Kiitos.
Did you eat the cake?
I'm out.
Was it any good?
A bit sickly, to be honest. I really wanted something savoury, but...
I know, there wasn't anything, unfortunately. Cake reviews with Andrew Coley and Hal Ridge.
I did run around almost every team and had a look at what they had, and no one had... Well, lunch was ages ago for them, so that's fair enough.
It was.
Lots of delicious nibbles for mechanics and staff, but not really what I was after.
No.
I'm fat enough.
Crosscar Junior, Crosscar. Book reviews and all sorts going on air here. We had lots of people asking whether or not we...
Did Calla win the...
Can we have a podcast?
Podcast?
I don't know. Calla, did you win the karaoke? One of the TV team. Did you go to the karaoke final last night? 4th. Oh, mate, one off the podium. Calla. So Calla, who's one of our TV team, is at the back of the room, and he went through from the semi-finals on Friday night to the final of the karaoke last night. I supported him with a Jay-Z number on Friday night, but last night I was much more sensible and went to bed early. So Calla had to go to the finals on his own, but he did Sweden proud in the Kouvola final of, I don't know, what are we calling it? Euro Nordic Vision.
Misery normally for anyone watching is now. Take nothing away from Calla, but I'm not a fan of, like, partaking in karaoke is fine, especially if you've had a bit to drink, but listening to it,
oh no, you can't spend
a
whole evening there, can you? It's the sort of place you want to take a set of headphones, you know, just do your bit and then not listen to the rest, but that's not great for conversation either.
Calla was great though.
Yeah, Calla was great. Well done, Calla. He had a hat on like Eminem. He was pretty cool, but he was only good enough for 4th apparently. Unlucky, mate. Hallonen, Julalami, Anderson, Lunderlander, Persson and Hattenmar are the first semi-final. Let's get this back on track, shall we? Literally.
Oh no!
Jump start Lauri Hallonen. No, the top qualifier. Only 2 go through. That is an absolute shocker.
That was quite a long hold as well, wasn't it? Let's see that on the replay.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, he moved. He stopped as well, didn't he?
Break. He's just broken the beam, unfortunately, and that's your lot, mate.
You're always so frustrated with, I mean, as someone who is quite experienced in jumping the start, you're pretty frustrated with yourself at this moment, and it unless you're super cool like lots of these kids are, it does affect how you approach the next start, because you can't afford to jump again and get excluded. But his job is a mountain to climb now, isn't it? Because these guys are so close on pace.
Yeah, I'm just looking now to see. I mean, he won 2 of the 3 sessions. He's been in the 222s. There's 6 people in this, but they do go down. Remember, we 3 semi-finals. The one thing to his advantage is some of these drivers are qualified in 16th, 17th, 18th.
But that really affects the Joker strategy.
Yeah, yeah, of course. And he's got to do 2. But I'm looking at it. You know, some of their times were significantly slower, 4 to 10 seconds. Some of that will be issues, of course. Basically, he's now got to nail this start, absolutely smash it, and then I reckon stay out the first lap and Joker the second 2. It is a great start from Lauri Hallonen on the front row. After a jump start, he's got what he needed. He pulls out to take the racing line through turn 1. Great awareness, and he's away from the back already. Julalami takes a trip across the gravel trap, and Uito, Hallonen's championship rival, has dropped from P2 down to P5, Hal. So you know what? This might be on, but he's got to get all 3 laps absolutely on the money.
But we know how good Uito is at trying to make a gap down the hill here to get up the inside. There's no way through this time around. Hallonen could really do with these guys either slowing each other up or for Julalami to get on the back of him so they can break free and create a bit of a gap behind them. Hallonen needs to get on with this.
His line is great. He's rotating the car early. He's using the full track width, but yeah, he's got problems. He needs Julalami to have a bit of a problem here, doesn't he, behind him? Basically, he wants Julalami to get distracted, but Julalami seems not remotely concerned by the attention of Anderson, isn't it?
Anderson needs to can help Hallonen out here by putting pressure on the back of Julalami. Julalami's just pulling away that little bit. Uito's climbed up as well.
No, have we got... I'm looking at
the wrong list.
We're looking at the wrong list. Uito's in the other semi-final.
But also in a blue cross car.
Buggy, yeah. Unlucky, there you go. Sometimes we get it wrong. Tough. Into the joker goes Hallinan for the first time. Comes out behind Yulilami. So yeah, there's the car that we thought was Uito that isn't. Coming onto the start-finish line now into P4. Who is it, Hal? Is it Lund?
Great awareness, sorry Andrew, great awareness from Hallinan to get in and out and still be second. So that's half of the job done for him now.
Somebody's off on the outside. Somebody's gone off in the dirt, have they? Or they just run wide? Did Hallinan make a mistake, or was it Yulilami?
I think Hallinan's all over the back of Yulilami now coming down the hill. So yeah, it was Yulilami. I wonder if he's got a problem. Hallinan gets the rotation done early, looks up the inside on the exit. There won't be a way through around the outside. This is hemorrhaging his time because the guys behind have jokered.
I'd forgotten it's 4 laps, Hal. So he goes, of course, the semi-finals are up to 4 laps, so would he have done better to wait another lap? Because if he loses track position to Anderson now, which he's going to... but then he
was right on the back of Yulilami, wasn't he? So Yulilami's still to joker on this final lap. Hallinan needs to smash in a PB for the day now and hope he can close the back onto the back of Yulilami, who is all... Is there something hanging down on Yulilami's car? On the... maybe not.
Hallinan is pushing hard, look. So Hallinan's got to get, he's 2.1 off, and that's too much. That would be enough for Yulilami to go through. Up towards the hairpin now. Anderson on that inside.
This is going to be super close on the joker merge, isn't it?
Yeah, Hallinan's getting closer to them. Anderson was only 1.2 back, and I reckon it's could still be 1.2 back between them. The gaps look pretty similar. Yulilami into the joker lap. This for the places in the final. Remember, Hallinan's right up there in the championship fight, but he jumped the start here. He's got to get past Yulilami in the final corner. Pitches the buggy in, but Yulilami's going to hold on. Over the line, Anderson goes through with Yulilami, and Hallinan misses out by 0.3 of a second. He did brilliantly.
Fair play. That was a double joke.